Oh, was so boring. I thought I was going to die in that place. So London is too fast paced.
Yeah.
Oxford is so boring. Kent is a mixture of the both of them.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Mary Beatrice, and this is.
China.
There is a possibility that you've met her before, depending on how I edit these videos. But yeah, this is China, and today's video we are going to be talking about the differences between living in Oxfordshire and living in Kent. Both Oxfordshire and Kent are actually counties here in England, United Kingdom. I'm not sure where Kent is located in, but Oxfordshire, oh, southeast. Yeah, and Oxfordshire is also in the southeast. It's just that it's a little bit further down than Kent, I think. Cities we have in Kent, or towns, we have Margate, which is like one of the popular coastal towns here. We have Canterbury, Rochester, Maidstone, and there are lots of them. But just to give you an idea about Kent. For Oxfordshire, the only city we have is Oxford City, which is like the most popular city there. If you don't know Oxford City, because I've actually met people that don't know Oxford City. Think about Dictionary of Oxford. Yes, it is that Oxford. And we have Chipping Norton, Abingdon, Bicester, with the other towns there. First thing we're going to be talking about is the cost of living. And I think the biggest thing that influences cost of living is house prices or renting. For now, both of us are renting. So should we talk about renting in Kent? How is it?
I think is because I've lived in Oxford.
Yeah, she's lived in Oxford before.
Yes, and the difference is quite big because Oxford is quite more expensive because it's closer to London. So they also call anytime you tell somebody, oh, I'm coming from Oxford, oh, you came from London. So it's very close to London, so it's more expensive. Like when I was staying in a one-bedroom apartment in Oxford, I was paying £1,000 in a little
Tiny cubicle.
very tiny. That's a cubicle. It was just very small, and I was paying 1,000. That is without bills. It's not electricity, water, every other thing is not included in 1,000. But here, I'm paying 800.
Yeah,
and is massive. Like I can, if I want to have a flatmate, I can even have a flatmate in this place. It's just that I'm fine living alone. So I think the difference is quite much. Even the council tax in Oxford is more expensive.
Yeah.
The electric, every other thing is more expensive than this place. And I chose this place because there are many two-bedroom apartments in this place that are £800. You can get them 800, just like the taxi driver that carried us yesterday. He was saying that he was living in a two-bedroom and was paying 650 or thereabouts. Yeah, so if I get a good landlord or something, I can get a cheaper apartment. I've seen houses online that's a two-bedroom and 900. So.
Okay. What would you say is the average price for a one-bedroom here? So 650. What's the average price for a two-bedroom here?
900.
900.
Yeah. 900, 1,000.
No bad. So, like she said, Oxford is expensive. The county itself is expensive. Currently I stay in a two-bedroom apartment. At the moment is £1,450, and that's cheap compared to when she was in Oxford. After you even left, things have gone up again. Like inflation has also hit us, and right now you'll be so lucky if you even find one-bedroom apartment 1,000. Like you'll be very lucky. If you want to get one bedroom now, you'll be thinking about 1.2, 1.3, as high as 1.4, and even higher if you are looking at something luxury, or if you are, depending on where you are going to get the house. If you want to get a two-bedroom apartment, you'll be looking at 1.4, 1.5, 1.6, as high as 1.8, even 2,000 or more, depending on the area you are getting it. And then three-bedroom apartments maybe have like 1.8, 1.9, one like things are just ridiculously high in Oxford. House prices or renting prices are less in Kent. And I guess if renting is less, that means if you wanted to buy a house, also it will be cheaper in Kent as compared to Oxfordshire. Do you know how much groceries cost? I don't really know how much groceries cost.
I don't really know the price of groceries. I just know that is to be cheaper here.
Yes, groceries will likely be cheaper in Kent as compared to Oxford. I also don't know the exact price of groceries, But I think bus fares are the same thing. Also, like how much is your bus fare here in Kent?
It depends on where you're going
Where
to.
you're going to.
But I think it's pretty much the same thing. The difference is not so much. Maybe 50 pence much or something. The price is not that different. Just that taxi price is different. Like when I was living in Blackbird Lanes, if I take a taxi, let me just use miles about. I don't know how to calculate, but
So like
it's just more expensive in Oxford.
Earlier this year in Oxford, I think they increased the bus fares to £3. I don't know the reason, but I know later they now reduced it to £2.50, which is the same amount they also pay here in Kent. I don't know why they reduced it. I mean, it's good that they reduced it, but yeah. For taxis, the shortest, I'm not gonna say, the lowest fare that you can pay for taxi in Oxford is £6. Like the lowest you can pay as long as you've entered a taxi is £6. I don't think I've ever entered a taxi and I paid £4. And even that £6 is not like a very far distance, so just like one ching here. Anything past that distance, you start seeing 8. There was one time I wanted to go from my place to somewhere in Botley, and they were asking me to pay like something between 20 to 30, like £30, or is it £24 or £30? Something between £24 and £30. And I was like, when I'm not entering train. And Oxford is not that big. The main city is not that big. So I was like, why am I paying that? It was fine. I sorted it out later. But yeah, but I think like the taxi man said yesterday, the lowest amount you can pay is £4.40. Yeah, for like the lowest fare you can pay for taxis in £4.40. So that's
how much I pay when I want to go to work. And my work is like 0.5 or maybe 0.6 miles.
How is safety like? Like, do you feel safe? The neighborhoods here, do you feel safe?
To be honest, it's more safe in Oxford. Nothing has happened to me here, but because there are many, this place is more rough than Oxford. Let me just say the truth. They even acted one movie here. It's a drug movie. What's this thing? I've forgotten the name. But it's in Oxford. If I'm walking home at night, I'm not scared. Like, I'm sure nothing is happening to me. I'm 101% sure. But here, anything can happen to you in this area. I've heard many times they've stabbed someone in a neighboring place. Like, so this place is more raw, but nothing has particularly happened to me. Just that few incidents when somebody can just be screaming at you when you're walking, which is something I've never experienced in Oxford. So it's more safe in Oxford compared to Oxford.
Yeah, Oxford is pretty safe. Not to say that sometimes though in the hospital I've seen like 1 or 2 stab wounds, but I've never experienced it. And maybe even that stab wound is possible like they were in a gang or something like that, but I don't know. But Oxford is pretty safe, like she said. Like, Oxford is very safe because, I'm a single lady living, and never at any point do I feel threatened when I stay in. And I've traveled like a bit across the, towns there, and yeah, most of them are safe, I think. And how is transport like? I mean, transport across the UK is good anyway, as compared to some countries. But how is like transport like in?
Oh, compared to Oxford, let me tell you something funny. When I was in Oxford, for every bus stop, there's this electronic thing where you see.
Oh yeah, the time. Yeah.
I've not seen one single thing. It's not in Kent. The buses don't come on time here. The buses don't really come on time here. In Oxford, if the bus is coming by in the next 3 minutes, it's coming in the next 3 minutes.
Really?
Oh yeah. Here, the bus is coming 3 minutes, you're not seeing it. 6 minutes, you're not seeing it. 7 minutes, no, you're not seeing it. It just comes by the special grace of God. Yes, their bus system here. And they are quite funny, the way they reroute themselves. Like, it's just, I've been here for a long time, but I'm even more acquainted to Oxford buses. Yeah, because they have that particular pattern, and they are very much, like, they keep to time. Yes, Oxford is very standard. First of all, the bus stops in Oxford very posh, very bougie. The time is written. If there's a delay, they will put it there, delayed. Here, you don't even know what is delaying them. You're waiting. Most times when I go in the morning to get my bus to go to work, I'm standing there waiting. This bus is supposed to be coming by 6:30 every day. 6:35. I will now call taxi. When I'm waiting for taxi, that's when the bus is available. So it now takes me late to work. So my intention is not to go late, but in Oxford, those kind of things hardly happen. And there's plenty of buses in Oxford because every 5 minutes one is coming, taking you to the hospital. Here is their bus here.
Oh, okay. So we have better bus systems in Oxford.
Yeah, even the buses, like, they are more posh.
Buses. What about the train?
I don't prefer in Oxford. I didn't really use.
We didn't use train. Yeah.
But because of how the hospital is scattered in my area, is from one state to another. So we have different branches. Like, we have one here, we have one somewhere else that you need to travel to go to. Maybe if you have a program there, so you have to use the train. The train is perfect.
The train is fine.
Yeah, the train is very good.
So the next thing I want to talk about is like the vibe you get from living in Kent. Like, what kind of vibe does it give you? Is it relaxed? You know, when you go to London, everybody knows London is the hustle vibe, you know, because everybody's always working fast. So what kind of vibe do you get from Kent?
I love Kent so much. Like, no matter all the problems, there's no place that doesn't have this. Oxford was so boring. I thought I was going to die in that place. So London is too fast paced.
Yeah.
Oxford is so boring. Kent is a mixture of both of them.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how I see it. It can be, and it's calm, and I like, and that is who I am. When I was in Oxford, I almost had some mental breakdown. To be honest, it was just too, like, if a pin drops, you're hearing the pin that dropped 10 miles away. Why? Am I in the cemetery? Like, what is happening?
Was it that bad?
It was horrible. Trust me, at some point I was losing myself. It was just too, like, nobody, you know, like Nigerians that we are. Sometimes when you come out, you see people fighting. Hey, you see that thing, everybody, and you go back. That is how Kent is. Kent is like, it reminds me back home a lot, because there are lots of people back home that stay here. So I like everything about this place. It just resonates with my spirit. It keeps me alive, even if you can easily access anything. I just want to make a comment. When my mom came here, she was like, now I feel you're in the UK. That time you're in Oxford. Oh no. I thought there was something missing. And I really agree with her. Oxford is too boring. Oh my God.
But I have a different opinion. So to me, if you ask me what's the vibe of Oxford, I like it. You know, it's slow paced. It's not so fast. It's nice. Though that's if you stay in the main city, or if you probably move out, it's even more quieter than it is in the main city. But you know, like, it's okay. It's not too bad. Like, it's okay. It's like, it's not as hustle and like London. You know, you just come out, it's quiet, everybody's, you know, doing their own thing. And if you want some action, you go to city center or you go to Headington.
That is the only place we have in that Oxford. That city center and Headington. That is the only place.
Cowley too is a bit.
You see how she can? Yeah, I can't even count. How many places did we go to yesterday? A lot. We have a lot of things here. Our city center is so big, you even have to cross the road itself to access something. It's so, there are many places. The beaches,
they do have beaches though.
Everywhere is a beach here. So they just have one particular thing, which is the city center that is just in one city.
We have the universities too. We have
the university too. So we have lots of things that we have all of them and more. So it's just a mixture of London and Oxford. Some places can be calm but still very chilled. Like, there's so boring. Oxford is boring.
It's not boring, guys. It's not boring.
I had more friends in Oxford, but it was still very boring. Yeah, I've been in. I can stay in my house in Kent for like morning till night, but I still feel alive. Oxford, you might even be sitting down with your friend, but you're about to die of boredom. It's that bad. I don't know how people survive in that.
Justice for Oxford, guys. Justice for
Oh
Oxford.
my
It's
God.
not. I don't know. I don't.
Don't go there. If you know, just school there, then come out.
What about things to do? So you said you have lots of things to do. What are the things to do?
Jesus, there are beaches.
They have lots of
everywhere.
beaches anyway here. So it's a
Everywhere.
coastal area. There are lots of beaches in Kent. So yeah, and beaches and restaurants.
Maybe in Oxford, I didn't even go. I didn't really, take my time to really explore the city. But the little time I did explore, it was just mostly food and the mall. Here, there are many leisure centers here. Lots of. Have you ever been to any leisure center in Oxford?
There is Hollywood Bowl at where is it? Kazam Stadium.
That place we went, that boring place. In the in this place, there are many leisure centers where you can swim, where you can play. My best sports is badminton. I play badminton just.
But I'm sure there are places you can play badminton.
Before you find it in that Oxford, before you even reach your location self, £10 has left your body. I can just walk to my own place, play badminton, have fun. There are many. Oh my God, no. There's just one gym in Oxford, one or two.
There's not just one gym. There is
one or two. Maybe that one.
There are some in city center. There are some gyms in city center.
That's what I'm trying to say. It's too expensive. Before you reach city center, haven't you lost the weight? Just walk to city center, you've lost the weight. Here you can just walk that. Everything is just here, like everything.
There is gym in Headington. There is in Cowley. There'll be like 2 gyms in Cowley. Anyway, I disagree. Oxford is a very cultural city. I disagree.
With old things.
Yes, that's what makes it nice. The old architecture. They do, but it's not as architectural as our architecture. As I'm from.
If you don't want to die of boredom, don't live in that city.
There are museums. There's the University of Oxford, which is like a very old university and very rich in culture. We have some theaters. There's a Sheldonian theater where the art plays. What else? What do we have again?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
The city is a student city. I feel as if the amount of students in Oxford are more than the residents themselves.
That's what I'm going to say.
So and the universities, Oxford Brookes is in Headington, and I think most of their campuses are in Headington. And University of Oxford in the city centre. So most of the action is taking place in the city centre or Cowley or Headington. Actually, I'm not sure if there's. We might be biased. You know what? We are going to do this video again. I disagree. It's not as. There is Bista Village though. There's the designer village at Bista where you can come shopping.
We have Ashford International. It's also a designer village.
As I was saying. You know what? Oxford is more academia related and academia inclined.
If you want to go to school,
come to Oxford. If you have your money, come with your money.
Come with your money. Cambridge, Oxford, no problem. They are highly placed.
They're Ivy League schools and stuff.
After that place, start running, run. Leave that place and go somewhere else.
Okay. And then, so I was going to say, for opportunities for school, I mean, there are universities scattered around the UK anyway, so you just have to choose which one is more inclined to you and your course of study. So there is, in Oxford, we have the University of Oxford and Oxford Brookes University. Do you know the name of the university?
Canterbury Christ Church and one other one. I think Kent something.
How close is this place to London? Do you know?
It depends. It depends. I don't know. Maybe an hour plus. We train. Yeah, by train is like from Oxford to London. By train is an hour also. Though what I prefer to take is the tube, which is a coach, Oxford Tube coach. Just because it's cheaper and I'm just relaxed when I'm in the coach. Like that's why I like to take it. Do you think this place, it's diverse? Like Yeah, it's more diverse than Oxford.
Mm.
Yeah, a lot. In this place, I've seen more Africans here than
Fair
Western.
enough.
Yeah. Like in my previous department where I was working, it was just me and one African. But here, I think half of people I'm working with are Africans, so it's more diverse.
I think you see more of the diversity in the university, and that's because lots of students come from different parts of the world to come study.
Yeah. Everything about Oxford is centered
around the university. Actually, I agree. I agree. So they have beaches here, and I was going to ask about the weather and the environment. What's the weather like? I mean, everybody knows the weather in the UK generally is temperamental, but is it more temperamental here in Kent because of the?
No, I think it's just always very windy here, but it's more cold in Oxford because the snow also hits you guys, but it's very windy. Like the wind can blow you from here to France, and the wind is cold. Like I don't know how to explain the wind. The wind is what carries the cold.
The cold, yeah.
Yeah, but it doesn't even snow here. So that it's always windy.
So it didn't snow last winter rather.
I think it did. I think for the first time in a very long time. But it wasn't so much. Yeah.
Fair enough. What do you love about Kent?
Everything. Can't you hear? Are you hearing the siren? In Oxford, you can't even hear siren. Like, I need to be sure that I'm alive.
It depends where you stay also. If you want somewhere quiet, you go somewhere quiet. If you have your money, you stay in Cowley or Headington.
I stayed in JR. I stayed in Blackbird Place. That place is a dead area. I said go to school and run and leave. Go somewhere else. If you want to feel alive,
I disagree.
If you want to be alive, feel alive.
I hear sirens all the time from my place, my current place.
Because maybe somebody bashed their Lamborghini in that place or something.
Do you hate anything about Kent?
I just feel that it's quite rough, just a
little bit rough.
Yeah. But besides that, I think I'm okay. I just like. Oh my god, I love this place.
You love it. Do you miss Oxford? Do you want to come back?
No, never. Never in this life. Never.
That's sad. That's sad. What do I like about Oxford? I like the vibe generally of Oxford. Honestly, I just like the fact. I like Oxford vibe. Do you get? It's quiet. It's not fast-paced. It's like a countryside that is still beside London.
You better leave that place. No.
The only reason why I don't like Oxford is just the fact that the cost of living there is so high. It's too high, which is why I don't like the place. Because what's the essence of liking a place if you can't afford to live in it? Apart from that, I like Oxford. I like everything about it.
I think you're just comfortable.
I'm comfortable with it. Yeah. Okay.
Because if you move somewhere else, you see 2,000 reasons why that place. You are not even supposed to stay there this long. So
how easy is it for you to find African food in Kent?
Very easy. I wake up in the morning and say, okay, I want to make pepper soup. Anything I want to do. Very easy.
But you were just saying you miss Medina, which is a shop.
I miss that Medina because he had plantain chips. And I eat plantain chips a lot. That's the only thing. This place also sell plantain chips, but Medina has this particular plantain chips that I like. Besides that, there's nothing.
But yeah, same. You can also get some African stuff in Oxford, though not everything. Sometimes you have to tell the guys that, can they help you get
here? You have it exactly how it is in Nigeria.
But they don't have plantain chips. So if you want plantain chips,
they do. It's just that their own is not big.
Yeah.
They sell it in small
packs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Medina sells it in one very big.
Yeah. True. I was gonna say, how welcome do you feel as a black woman in Kent?
Very welcome. Very. Black people are scattered all over. I'm crossing the road there. In Oxford, you can't even see one single It's hard.
The black population is not a lot in Oxford.
Yeah. I'm not even sure they exist.
It didn't really exist when we were there.
Oh, that's true. Just the both of us.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad.
It's bad.
Oh yeah, like last week I had a friend come to visit me from London, and of course London is like very diverse, yeah, and stuff like that. And he kept highlighting the fact that we are the only black people on the streets for like you. Like he was just like like, and I was like, yeah, well, like there's two of us, like.
Two is not
Oh yeah. Anyway, that's it, guys. So I'm going to say some fast facts quiz about Oxford versus Kent. I'll ask you anyway, so you tell me. Let me turn this like so that you know people. Or which county do you think has the oldest city out of both counties?
I think it might be Kent.
Why do you think so? Okay, so the question is actually, which city is older, Oxford or Canterbury in Kent?
For them to highlight Canterbury.
Yes, it's Canterbury. So yeah, Canterbury is actually older, dating back to Roman times, but the Oxford University is older. So I think maybe it's like when they gained the city status. Okay, which city is home to the oldest university in the English-speaking world?
Which city is what?
Which city is home to the oldest university in the English-speaking world?
I don't even understand the question.
Which county do you think has the oldest university between Oxfordshire and Kent?
I think it's Oxford.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, because the Oxford University was founded in 1096.
I know one. No wonder. It makes sense. Okay.
Which area or which one of the counties is known as the Garden of England?
Where the garden?
Is it the garden? I can't repeat the garden.
No, you are the forest. Where the garden?
Kent, because of its orchards and hop gardens. Okay.
I knew. You see, everything about us is fresh, green leaf. You know, you are old. Methuselah. You are old.
Which location is closer to London by train? Oxford or Ashford in Kent?
Ashford.
So Ashford is via the southeastern train, high speed, is actually closer to London. Which city has hosted more Harry Potter filming locations?
This is Oxford. Anything, all this Harry Potter, all those type of things. That's where you get them very well.
So yeah, Harry Potter, some filming locations are in Oxford.
If you want drug movies, find Kent. You get them there.
So we have the Bodleian Library, which some of the things were shot in, and also the Christ Church. Yeah. Which city has more coastline access?
Where else? The one and only.
So Kent has more beaches than what's it called? Oxford. They have Margate, Whitstable. What's the name of the other one? Ramsgate. Yeah. All right, that's it, guys, and thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and this, helps you in your choice if you ever were thinking to go to Oxford or Kent, or rather Oxfordshire or Kent. And thank you. Bye. See you in the next video.